Eamonn Holmes and his wife Ruth Langsford clashed on Thursday's edition of This Morning as the pair discussed the treatment available to treat chronic pain, an illness Eamonn suffers from. Eamonn Holmes, 61, and Ruth Langsford, 61, were on hand to host the ITV show as Philip Schofield, 59, and Holly Willoughby, 40, continue to enjoy their two-week break. The presenters led a segment called Morning View and were joined by Nick Ferrari, 62, and Giles Branderth, 73, to discuss the latest headlines. With Eamonn making headlines this week over his ordeal with chronic pain, he and his This Morning co-stars discussed possible treatments currently supplied by the NHS. However, this led to a disagreement with his spouse. The father of 4 told Ruth, "This is where you and I differ. I'm suffering from chronic pain at the minute. Absolutely atrocious chronic pain, and your idea would be to go out paddleboarding and build up your back." "I'm not saying that," she replied, but the clash got more heated between the pair as Eamonn replied, "No, it would be." Addressing the other members of the panel, the host added, "And what I'm saying to you guys is when they say, 'Do you want the tablet or not?' I'll say, 'I'll take the box of the tablets.' And that's the way most people will be because they haven't got time to do it," he added. "In an ideal world, fine," he concluded, with Ruth going on to tell her husband, "I understand that for pain." Giles added, "The long-term answer, frankly, is you've got to do less work, you've got to get out and do what you've been meaning to do all these years. You've got to make time for it, it's part of your health and being part of the world outside. Make the time or you will make yourself ill." Taking to Twitter, those watching at home commented on the atmosphere between the husband and wife duo fronting the show. One wrote, "Eamonn and Ruth don't appear the same as before. Perhaps it's because he's in pain? Perhaps they've lost their sparkle after being demoted? They just seem a little flat." #This Morning. However, others thought differently as a second posted, #This Morning so glad Eamonn and Ruth are back for the whole week. They have such great chemistry. Good to see 2 presenters who are there on talent. A third remarked, "Such a pleasure to watch This Morning when Eamonn and Ruth are on. Please bring them back more often. #This Morning. I literally love Ruth and Eamonn so much. #This Morning, a fourth shared on the social media platform. Eamonn has mentioned several times this week he has been suffering from chronic pain recently and even had to go to the hospital to deal with the symptoms. According to the NHS website, the illness is defined as a pain that lasts longer than 12 weeks or 3 months. Usually, people who suffer from chronic pain undergo an operation or surgery to try and amend what's causing them trouble. It tends to have a greater impact on the spine, with the brain sending messages of pain down into the back. They can happen for no obvious reason and tends to affect 1 in 5 people and can get more aggressive due to stressful situations. It is more prominent in people who suffer from diabetes, arthritis, fibromyalgia, irritable bowel and back pain. Being active and exercising is one of the most common suggestions medical professionals will make to help ease someone's symptoms. However, if the pain progresses beyond 12 weeks, an individual should make contact with their GP immediately.